Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. This is the 18th of May 2017. Just came back from the gym. If I look a little bit red flushed face, that's because I just played 3 games of racquetball. Heartbeat at the end of the 3 games, 107. Not bad for a guy 73, huh? Anyway, I was thinking about what was going on in Washington. And KFYI, they said that Robert Mueller was assigned as special prosecutor. I actually did a video on that yesterday, and it had 1,449 views. It was put up at 5:05 p.m. last night. Now, what they said is that Robert Mueller, or Bob Mueller, headed up the FBI during that event in New York. And that got me somewhat concerned. Why? Well, we've got the head of the FBI who never looked into the simple fact there was a 747 engine found at the Twin Towers, not a 757 engine. We've got a head of the FBI that never investigated the simple reality that no building has ever come down anywhere in the world that's steel framed due to a fire. Yet we lost 3 in New York. We've got the head of the FBI that never investigated the simple reality that, as far as the Pentagon was concerned, only 1 camera was operational in one of the most secure buildings, probably next to the White House, in the world. We've got the head of the FBI that never investigated the hole that was in the wall at the Pentagon that touched the ground, a 20-foot diameter hole. You'd think that the FBI director, Bob Mueller, would have questioned why there weren't any ground scars from the engines dragging the ground. So, in summary, we've got someone that's investigating this supposed Russian connection between President Trump and the general that was removed as head of the division that he was going to be selected for, or was selected for. I don't have any confidence in Bob Mueller. If he couldn't figure out any of what I just made mention of, how's he going to figure out any of this? I mean, the whole thing's insane. Everybody that was involved in the 3 letters, whether it's FBI, CIA, IRS, or whoever else, they had to have known what took place on that fateful day. If Bob Mueller headed the FBI, which supposedly he did, not supposedly he did, how can we trust whatever he does? Obviously, he's not all that sharp to begin with. Or he was part of the cabal. That's sort of what I think. And you got a darn good idea as to why I think what I think, don't you? I don't feel comfortable having anyone head up this investigation because it's a total waste of time. What they should be investigating is Fast and Furious. They should be investigating Eric H. Holder Jr. Not something that never happened. Fast and Furious did happen. People died. And Obama covered it up with an executive order saying that it's national security reasons. Why isn't this national security reasons as well? Absolutely insane. What's good for the goose should be good for the gander, but it's not. Democrats always try to do whatever they try to do to win. And in most cases, they generally lose. Don't they? You have to ask yourself, can we trust someone like Bob Mueller when he was obviously not capable of doing what he needed to do back on that fateful day? I don't know. Do you?